Hello there, guys, and welcome to another episode of Ocarina of Time Randomizer. It's been a while since I've done the last one, and look at this! Ganon's Castle Bridge is now up. Well, I will certainly tell you, I have no idea why it didn't work before, because I could have sworn that I went up to Ganon's Castle before to try to get open, but it just would not work. But this time I tried it, and it does work now. I have no idea why it wasn't working before. And a little bit of an update, I do now have a new set of headphones. I did mention in the previous episode that the ones that I was using broke, so I had to get a new set. I'm gonna try something. Oh, I thought maybe that would melt it. I could have sworn there was a video that I saw that said that you could use the ice arrows to melt that. I don't know. But anyway, I am not here to get... Well, I'm not here to have myself be frozen for starters. What I'm actually here to do is get the chest over here. And at long last, we have found the Forest Temple key. Yeah, I checked the spoiler log to see where the last Forest Temple key was, and I was certain that at one time I read that it was within Ganon's Castle Trial, and I was like, that can't be it, because didn't I set it so that the bridge does not open up unless I have all of the medallions? But no, apparently I made it so that it only reacts to the Shadow and Spirit Medallion as it does in the actual game. Yeah, in case you did not know, because you're expected to pick up the Shadow and Spirit Medallion last, the game just assumes that if you have those two, you have everything else. And I think that was certainly quite clever of Nintendo. Okay. In fact, it's been a while since I've done this sort of thing, so things are a bit rusty in my memory. Now, the new headphones that I have, they happen to be much better than the ones I had before, because they are very spacious on the inside, and now my ears are not all mushed up from the small headphones covering my ears. They are very spacious on the inside. And that was what I was hoping to get out of a new set of headphones. Now, I was planning on starting the episode with us finding the Forest Temple key and then us going straight to the Forest Temple, but I figured, now that I'm here, I may as well just go ahead and do what there is to do in Ganon's Castle. And that is, well, for starters, see how many barriers we can take down. Alright, so there's the first one that we have taken down. I find it funny how the horse race music is the music that is playing right now. I'm also gonna go ahead and see if I can find the room with the Deku Scrubs, because in case you didn't know, there's actually a hidden room, yeah, right here, that has a bunch of these, business scrubs. I think I may pass on that. What do you have to sell me? Oh, I'll pass on that too. Okay, I suppose I could do with some bombs. You got bombs. Yeah. I figured since I have a huge wallet, may as well spend some of my rupees now. Because what else am I gonna do with them? Normally, I would actually start with the forest barrier and then go to the water barrier and then the shadow barrier, and you get the idea. I better switch over to the Kakiri tunic. Don't want that like to take it. Now, I am going to point out that even if we do actually get all of the barriers dispelled in this episode, I'm not going to beat Ganon right away. I'm actually going to wait until we've done everything else before we get over here, or go to the final boss. I hate it when that happens. Again? Wow, one hit with the, well, actually, 3 hits with the fire arrows, the first 2 of which were fails. Dang, I missed. I'm not sure what we should be expecting out of any of the chests from this episode going forwards, since I think that I've gotten practically just everything that I need from this point going forwards. Well, I don't have the big Goron sword or the 4th bottle yet, but at this point, I don't think it really matters. We're very close to the end of the series anyway. I think that I may as well discuss to you about some projects that I am working on as of the time that I am doing the recording for this episode of the Let's Play. Well, I don't know if it will be out by the time you're watching this, but I have already completed episode 53 of Kuno the Tengyujin Generation 2. Oh, gonna have to switch over to the Goron tunic. Because I don't think that... Oh, I didn't mean to put those on. Oh, but I do need to put these on. And I also realized, yeah, I don't need to deal with pausing and unpausing the game for the hover boots, because I could just push on the D-pad to put them on and off. Forgot that for a moment. So I've already gotten that done, but it's not going to be set to come out until the 22nd. For a moment there, I was like, why isn't this working? I was like, did I not get the golden gauntlets? But then it worked, so that means I did get them. Alright, now to get over to this one. And I certainly remember how it used to be that I could not figure out how to jump off of that platform once I got the last silver rupee, so I basically had to take the death. But then I realized, well, I just need to re-equip the normal boots so I can just jump off normally. And I've also been working on my fanfiction series, Interpolger vs. Thieva Ranger. I'm sure some of you guys may not know or even care about that series, but for anyone who doesn't know, it is a fanfiction series that I am doing that is based on Power Rangers and Super Sentai. And I am writing it based on a Sentai series that we did not even get in Power Rangers called Lupin Ranger vs. Pato Ranger, which was a series about 2 different ranger teams that pretty much start out as rivals, but then become friends. and allies later on. But at least in Interpolter versus Beaver Ranger, the Ranger teams become allies with one another at the halfway point. And from the day that I'm recording this, Chapter 23 has already been released, and I've already started a little bit of Chapter 26. So that is one priority that I am working on. And another priority that, well, I haven't started work on yet, but I do plan on working on sometime within the next month, is Everything Wrong with Bionicle 3 Web of Shadows. And the deadline for that one is on October 11th, since that will be the 20th anniversary of that movie. I don't know if you guys have been checking out my Everything Wrong with video series. I've mostly been doing Sonic the Hedgehog Everything Wrong with videos thus far, but I've also done ones on the first two Bionicle movies, and I plan on doing one on the third one. I find it ironic how there is actually a symbol to play Zelda's Lullaby inside Ganon's castle, because doesn't he hate her? That just seems strange. It's kind of like Ganondorf planned this for us. Seems strange that the boulders can roll through each other like that. Shouldn't they actually just knock into each other? There's the light barrier now. We'll dispel that. Oh, I think this room may be a bit lagging because of the spike traps that are in here. We're getting through this pretty quickly, aren't we? Yeah, I think that this might actually be the whole episode. Oh, what a waste. Yeah, this might actually be the whole episode, where I'm just going through here, completing Ganon's trials. So I don't have the intention on beating him, even if we do get through this all the way. Although I can't think of any obstacles that would get in our way of that. I suppose I could also talk to you about another game that I've been playing, and that would be another Banjo-Kazooie ROM hack. I had recently played Banjo-Kazooie Nostalgia 64, and I did a Let's Play on that one. And I've actually started doing another playthrough of a Banjo-Kazooie ROM hack, but I'm not doing a Let's Play on it right now. It is a ROM hack called The Corrupt Jiggies. And I think that I've gone through like 5 or 6 levels of that game so far. I think the next one is going to be a sort of gem mine of some kind, like up in the sky. And you need to jump into Dingpot in order to get up there. Yeah, like maybe I will proceed to playing that game just for fun after I get done recording this episode. And maybe after I've also gotten a couple of my other priority projects made. Now, another thing that I am planning on doing, which is going to be quite a major thing, as well as a major milestone for my entire YouTube career, is that I plan on doing a video in which I discuss about my beginnings with YouTube, and pretty much discussing about how things on YouTube had been going for me since I first came to the website in 2007. Yeah, I've already done a sort of video evolution video where I just show a highlight of some of the videos that I've made over the years by the different years. Like, I show a video that I made in 2008, and then a video that I made in 2009, until I get all the way to a video that I have made more recently in 2025. I also have been kind of thinking about also doing a sort of retrospective series on some other YouTube users from the old days of YouTube. More specifically, those who appeared in the first generation of Kuno the Tengen, as well as also a sort of lore video in regards to the New Engine Slideshow series that Felix Chang, the original creator of the Thomas and Friends New Engine Slideshow videos, had made, since most of the episodes of that series have now been uploaded onto Raging Thomas's YouTube account. So I'm thinking at some point using those uploads as a reference for my lore video in regards to how Felix Chang was handling his series, as well as discussing the origins of each of those characters. Yeah, that is something that I am thinking of doing. Okay, well, that certainly was quite interesting. Just going through every single trial in Ganon's castle when I was not even sure if I could even enter Ganon's castle. Well, I think that this is enough for its own episode. I've been recording this for a little under 20 minutes now, and I think that I'm about ready to move on. My voice has been kind of feeling a bit tired, even when I started recording this episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching this, and hopefully from this point, it should be smooth sailing. I'm pretty sure that now I should be able to go and defeat Ganondorf. But I'd like to get through the remaining dungeons before I do that, which, speaking of which, what are the remaining dungeons? So we are missing the Forest Medallion, and we have not completed the Forest Temple, and then there is the Fire Medallion that we are also missing, though I think that we already completed the Fire Temple, so that means that the Fire Medallion has to be somewhere else. But where have I not gotten a medallion from? Okay, so let's see. I'm pretty sure I beat the Fire Temple, and I think I also have beaten the Water Temple. Oh, I have not beaten the Spirit Temple. So I'm going to need to go and do that. That must be where the Fire Medallion is. Or maybe the Forest Medallion is there. One of those two, because those are the last things that we need in order to complete this playthrough, and I have not gotten either one of them. So yeah, while I could defeat Ganon right now, I'm just going to wait until we've gone through the last two dungeons before we do that. I don't think that I will get every single item within this game, such as every Gold Skull Tula. We've got 96 of them now, so that means that there are 4 left. And we also have not gotten the Stone of Agony, and we also need to get at least 2 more of the Pieces of Heart to complete this one container. But I don't know if the last heart depends on us getting 4 more heart pieces or another full heart container. But I think I will worry about that next time. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope to see you again very soon.